my name's Aria.
I'm Mary.
I'm Keisha.
And this is our Tillicum Rocks 100th year anniversary interviewing series.
So we're just going to ask you a few questions, basic questions, and we're going to start with Aria.
So first off, what's your name?
Karen Graham-Pasquale, Mrs. GP.
When did you start teaching at Tillicum?
5 years ago.
What made you want to come to Tillicum? Was it like a nice person, teacher?
It was because I got my first job here, and it was the job I got. And then once I got it, I loved it here so much, I kept coming back.
Did you come here when you were a kid?
No, I didn't. I didn't go to school here.
Do you have a favorite memory of one of your classes?
Well, I loved your class, Aria. Yours and Keisha's. You were in my first classroom job here, and I loved that year partly because it was my first classroom, but also because it's such a great group. I loved that group. But I've loved all my jobs here, I have to say.
Was anything different about Tillicum? Was like
yes, Tillicum, of all the places that I've worked, Tillicum has the most amazing staff, the most amazing students, parents, principal, it's just, and EAs, it's just a great place to work. Everybody really works hard here and likes working here and loves to be here.
Anything that you'd like to improve in a room like your classroom, the library, the computer lab, anything?
I would love a bigger library. That would be awesome. And I'm a temporary teacher, so it's really not my classroom. I don't get to be in that classroom next year. So, no, I think it's a pretty darn good school the way it is, other than we could use more space.
What do you do, like, temporary a day, like, work?
Say that again?
What do you do temporary a day, like, your work? How much do you do, like, for hours?
Temporary a day? What do you mean?
Like, how many hours do you work a day?
Here, in Tillicum School? Well, I come early in the morning, so I don't know how many hours that is. I've never really counted. Last night I was here for 13 hours, but it was because we were getting ready for this.
Yeah.
I probably am here about 10 hours a day, I would say, on average.
So that's far more than we're here. How does it feel to be at Tillicum, like back each year, like 1 year? Like, does it feel that you feel any happier? Do you feel?
I feel happy whenever I get a chance to be back at Tillicum. I love it here. I don't want to leave, but this year I probably do have to leave because I have to get a job somewhere else. But I love it here. I'm happy every year I come back.
What's your favorite subject to teach in your class?
Science. I love teaching science. Experiments.
What's your favorite part about teaching science?
The experiments. Doing those fun things where the kids get to experiment and try different things and make predictions and test their predictions. That's the part I like the best.
Same with me.
Yeah?
Have you had changed classrooms before?
I've changed classrooms every single year because I'm still not a permanent teacher. So every year I have to change. Every year I have to pack up my boxes and change rooms, yes.
Was the entrance somewhere else when you came?
No, I haven't been there that long. It's always been there since I got here.
Do you know anybody who went here when they were a kid?
I don't know anyone. That's a good question. I don't know anyone. Not that I'm aware of. Somebody I know may have gone and I just don't know it, but I don't know.
What's your favorite room in Tillicum School? Like it could be the library, the
Your classroom.
My favorite room in Tillicum. The gym? I don't really. The library. I think the library.
Almost everybody we have
Said the library, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you do when the kids go out for recess? Like, when do you get ready?
I usually stay in my room and just get ready for the next thing that we're going to do.
What do you usually do? Like, do you always take work home, or do you just leave it for another day?
I always take work home. I always have. I'm like a bag lady. I always have my bags of stuff that I take home. So I stay here for a while, but I prefer to do my work at home now. I used to always stay at school and do it, but now I like to take it home because I have 2 puppies. So I like to go home and do my work so that they're not alone all that time. Yeah.
I can't really think of any more questions. Can you, Mary?
No, I'm guessing.
How long have we been doing this video? I just want to make
Past 5 minutes.
Oh, that's lots, right?
Yep.
I guess
Thank
we'll
you,
wrap this
girls.
up.
Good job.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye,
You're
babes.
welcome.
Are you
Thank
going to be